Thank God it is another beautiful day. Friday morning in Orange Walk after the hard midday rain we got yesterday with breeze or popping. I understand the park will look like one swimming pool. Some kind of thing going wrong with the engineering there. But anyway, that's not my business. Say it like it is. All right, so let's remember to thank God for this beautiful day. As we continue, I want to say thank God we're here. Thank God for life. So people gonna sleep last night and they wake up dead, and they have to move on to another world if there is another world. Yeah, some of them get up rich this morning, and I'll tell you why in a few. Morning, Emmanuel.
Morning, Dave.
Everything blessed?
Yes, everything is quite good. Buenos dias. Good morning, Orange Walk. Good morning, Belize. It's always a pleasure to be in your company. Believe me, it's a distinct pleasure for me and the Lord to be in your homes. As we always do here on the show, the Sugar City Morning Show, it's always, there's always a very important part for reverence in our lives, for spirituality. So, Father, we want to thank you for the life that you have given us. Father, we want to thank you for all the blessings that you give us on a daily basis. We realize and we accept that you are the creator, that you are God, that you are the only God, and everything comes from you. You and your eternal wisdom, Father, you give us all the blessings that we deserve. You in eternal mercy, Father, sometimes you give us more than what we deserve. Father, I'm asking you for your forgiveness. I'm asking you to continue blessing us today. I'm asking, Father, to do your will today. Thanks again, Father. I'm special intentions for all those people who need your mercy, Father. Those people who are sick, those people who are the needy, the poor, all those people who are still in addictions, Father, we need your mercy. Father, we want to thank you again, all the blessings. Today, Father, we want to be better persons. Amen.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for those words of prayers.
Well, we have to. We need to have reverence in our lives. That's a fact. And es importante agradecerle a Dios cada día, pero cada día. Quizás suena como una canción, pero eso es algo que necesitamos hacer de conciencia, con sinceridad. La palabra clave aquí es sinceridad.
Good. Want to inform you that this segment of the show is sponsored by German Vegas and Sons, wholesalers and retailers of the canola cooking oil, picking up steam very fast all across the country. People realizing that it is the best cooking oil you can find on the market right now. Very low in calories, and almost 0 calories, and they bring omega 9, 6, and 3, the best you need for your body. And Sarita cooking oil, the Sarita shortening, and also from Belladora El Faro. German Vega is the distributors and exclusive distributors in Belize and Central America and the Caribbean. Comes in all different sizes and colors, and it's very affordable. I want to remind you that you can look at us on channel 16, 17, 61 across the country on our different cable providers, and you can log on to us on our Facebook page at Sugar City Morning Show at gmail.com, or you can listen to us on Universal Radio 88.5 FM or 103.1 Sugar City Radio, or call us at 302-2170 for your participation, or you can send us a little message on our Facebook page by Yahoo Messenger and 626-4882 for your texts. All right, we now go to the weather report. Emmanuel?
Yes, certainly. And thank you, Dylan. For those people who have just recently joined us, good morning. Welcome to the show. It's exactly 7 minutes past 7 o'clock. Folks, this is the general weather forecast for today, Friday, the 3rd of July. I don't need to remind anybody that today is the eve of the
Independence Day in the United States. It's a big, big day, you know. So I just want to remind some people that if you have forgotten. Today, Friday, at 6 a.m., the general situation was relatively dry and gusty easterly airflow supporting mainly fair weather. And that is good news. The 24-hour forecast is sunny with cloudy spells today and partly cloudy tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated. The winds blowing from the east at 10 to 20 knots with higher gusts. The sea state moderate, becoming rough at times. There is a small craft caution in effect as we speak. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is continuing mainly fair weather with the chance of an isolated shower or isolated thunderstorm. The temperatures, the highs along the coast, 87 degrees, inland 94 degrees, up in the hills, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The lows along the coast, 81 degrees Fahrenheit, inland 75, and up in the hills, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's talk about the tides. There's a high tide at 10:31 this morning. There's another high at 11:50 p.m. tonight. There's a low tide at 5:32 this afternoon, and another low at 4:53. That is tomorrow morning. The sun rises tomorrow at 22 minutes after 5. The sun sets today at 6:31 p.m. The moon rises at 8:02 p.m. tonight, and the moon sets at 7:53, but that is tomorrow morning. So I think that we essentially have a little bit of respite from the rains for a couple of days ahead of us, today and on Saturday, as is being forecasted by the Weather Bureau. And that is good news for some of us. En español, el estado del tiempo para hoy, viernes 3 de julio a las 6 de la mañana. Un flujo de aire del este está soportando esencialmente buen tiempo, sobre todo el país de Belice. Hoy se prevé que va a estar bastante soleado con algunos periodos de nubosidad y también por la noche, pero esencialmente los chubascos y tormentas estarán completamente aisladas. Los vientos volando del este 10 a 20 nudos y hay la posibilidad de unas ráfagas aún más altas. Y por eso el estado del mar está moderado, pero tendiendo a estar a estar agitado. Y por eso hay una nota de cautela para aquellas pequeñas embarcaciones. Se espera de que para mañana sábado y mañana sábado por la noche continúe este buen tiempo y existe nada más posibilidad de chubascos aislados y tormentas aisladas. Las temperaturas por la costa, las altas, 87 grados, en el interior 94 grados, por las colinas 80 grados Fahrenheit. Las bajas por la costa 81 grados, en el interior 75 y por las colinas 70 grados Fahrenheit. Las mareas, hay una marea alta a las 10:31 hoy por la mañana, otra alta a las 11:50 hoy por la noche, una baja a las 5:32 hoy por la tarde y otra baja a las 4:53 mañana por la madrugada. El sol sale mañana a las 5:22. El sol se pone hoy a las 6:31. La luna igualmente sale a las 8:02 hoy por la noche y se pone a las 7:53 mañana por la mañana. Les damos las gracias al forecaster Rodón por esta información y a ustedes por su amable atención. Tenemos lo que yo pienso es buen tiempo para hoy y mañana, bastante soleado con la posibilidad de algún chubasco y tormenta aislada, pero no es como si estuviéramos prediciendo lluvias y tormentas durante todo el día, una gran diferencia.
Thank you very much for the weather
Claro que
report
sí.
brought to you through the kind courtesy of German Vegas and Sons, wholesalers and distributors of canola cooking oil and Sarita shortening. Also from Vegas Imports. That is Vegas Imports. Let me get my thoughts right. Vegas Imports. And Hungry Man Barbecue will be at BSI, in front of BSI Field today, Friday. And also by Youth Connection Band for booking call 600-5769. And who else I forget? I'm heading on it to clear it. I'm excited this morning. I want to break this news so bad. But
yeah, and it's good news, good news.
Yeah, definitely.
Good news, yes.
And also from Channel 10. Yeah, that's it.
And from Emmanuel, from Morris, from Raheem, from
and the Met
Becky,
Department.
And the Met Department, everybody.
Good.
We have a little announcement here from Mr. Raul Rosado. He says, we are hereby inviting all interested team managers and owners to attend a meeting to be held on the 7th of July. Today is the 3rd, 4th, 5th. This is the following Tuesday at Vegas Imports at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The meeting is important to start preparing for the opening marathon, and that is going to be held on the 26th of July. For any more information, you can contact Raul at 622-2830 or Mr. Luis Pat at 666-0979. Again, I'm repeating, it's time for the Vegas Cup tournament to begin, so all those team managers and owners are asked to kindly attend a meeting on Tuesday, July 7th at Vegas Import at 5 o'clock. This meeting is important to start preparing for the opening marathon on July 26th. So if you need any information, please contact Mr. Raul Rosado. I repeat the number, 622-2830 or Mr. Luis Pat, 666-0979. A todas las personas que están interesados, a los dueños de equipos, a aquellos gerentes, coaches de equipos que quieran participar en lo que es Vegas Cup Tournament, por favor, se les pide atender una junta el próximo martes en Vegas Imports a las 5 de la tarde. Aquí es donde se va a discutir todo lo que es el tournament y también se le está haciendo las preparaciones correctas para el comienzo del maratón, que será el 26 de julio. El 26 de julio es el maratón, así que se les urge, se les pide por favor que a todas aquellas personas interesadas, aquellos gerentes de equipos, dueños de equipos, personas interesadas, por favor, hay una junta el martes, el 7 de julio en Vegas Imports a las 5 de la tarde. Si quieres contactar al señor Raúl Rosado, 622-2830 o al señor Luis Pat, 666-0979.
And I want to be the first to say that, you know, the winning numbers in last night Make Me Rich draw was 30, 14, 28, 13, and the hot bar was 3. And guess what, Emmanuel?
I want
We had a winner last night.
You had a winner last night. How much did the person win?
500,000.
What?
Half a million
dollars. You know who won it?
At this point, we're still waiting for the person to
Okay,
come up.
good
But
Lord.
we know for a fact that somebody won last night.
This is the first time that somebody wins?
First time somebody wins. Well, the big part.
Big part.
People has won.
So $500,000. Well, let me be the first to congratulate that person, you know?
$500,000.
$500,000, look how easy they are.
$500,000 for
As a matter
$3.
of fact, it's something that is almost unattainable.
For $3.
For $3.
You know, you just step out of the poor life and you're going uptown like the Jeffersons.
Yes, we're moving on up to the east side.
$500,000. So check your tickets. It's 30, 14, 28, 13, and 3. 3 is a hot bar, but definitely
So the system tells you that there's a winner. Good.
Yes, jackpot
All right.
resumes.
Well, I can't complain. I know buy.
The jackpot resumes at $500,000 on Monday night.
But it always was.
It start over again.
start over again.
$500,000. So, you know, the reality of this thing is that the game has been playing for almost going to a year, you know, and nobody won. And everybody's saying, a lot of people meet me on the street and they say, "Boy, nobody I win this thing." I say, "Listen, you the buy? Yeah, but I stop will how you win." You know? And now you can see the possibilities is so real. It not could be real. It is real.
$100,000
For $3.
For $3.
Only on Make Me Rich that happen. Only on Make Me Rich.
$500,000. Good Lord.
One so far. It seems like it's one winner.
So far, it seems.
Because
if it would have been two, then obviously you share
that is the general lottery rule all over the world.
Yes, exactly.
Because nobody owns one set of numbers.
Exactly.
So, but
Exactly.
so far, it seems like it is
Only one person?
One person,
Okay.
one that.
When will further information about
And
the
somebody
winner
from
be
it's
disclosed?
somebody from Belize City.
You know that you
Yeah.
know as much
Yeah,
already.
somebody from Belize City. So we're just waiting for the winner to come up, and then from there, I guess you will see it all over the news.
And obviously, for security reasons, the name of the person is not being disclosed at the moment until later, no?
Well, yeah, but then you know there's certain procedures you have to follow, and with the persons, you know, a lot of the different things. Because we're not talking about a regular bolido, $75.
You're going to China and collect $70 or your two sheet.
It's $500,000, and
You
know
need to
what?
pack one whole suitcase?
Man, look here, this is a serious thing. $500,000, somebody definitely will be, or if they already know now that the ticket says 13, 14, 28, 13, and 3, they are jumping up and down for joy right now, knowing that.
13, 14, 28, 30, and the lucky is 30.
That's right. They are jumping up and down right now, knowing that.
None of the numbers have any significance to me, so I wouldn't have been buying any number.
You know, they're jumping up and down right now for joy, knowing that they are $500,000 richer than they were yesterday evening before they bought the ticket.
And I would venture to say that, well, it not necessarily has to be the way I'm saying it, but a lot of people, just like they buy Bolido every day, go buy me number, and they spend $5, $10 on a daily basis. So much so that when they win, they really it's only getting back.
Right.
But in this case,
For $3.
for $3, even if you have spent $200, $300, forget $500,000.
Amazing.
Therein lies the big difference.
Well, let us see who will come up and claim this. And believe me, somebody will claim it, not like the other lottos that big money win and nobody claim it. This Make Me Rich is for real. It's
So
for
the
real.
person has already just recently been made rich.
Yes, like I said, this is not like some people will win and then you don't know who win in the lotto because they not claim. Somebody will claim this because they won. This system is set up that they won and they won and they win and they will come for the $500,000. So congratulations. I'm excited for you, whosoever you are. I'm happy to know that I drew the bars last night, you know, on the show. And I always go on the show and say good luck. And remember, never give up. We'll take a commercial break and we'll be back with more for you on the Sugar City Morning Show.
Over and over again. This one you really not too bright. You talk about rate, make we talk about value. Only Digicel prepaid calls go to 25 cents per minute after the first 10 minutes of calls every day. You smart Alex over there do that? Or do you charge customers one rate all day? I'll wait for your answer. Only Digicel allows customers to make unlimited calls and texts all night long with the new night shift for only $2.49. You smart Alex over there do that? I will wait for no answer. Not even ask me for we come up plan. That's a weird at 9 cents a minute. Plus free weekend. Plus one free calling circle. You smart Alex, give any options for free weekends? Oh, wait for no answer.
Get more, do more, love more, live more. With Digicel.
Wow, Junior, na nearly time to go buy me number. How we go to shop to buy me number, man? Boy, Junior, time to go, you know. Hurry go buy me number. Boy, Junior, you see that nearly time? Hurry go to the store go buy me number. Junior.
You want make I go buy number for you again? Why you not play this new Make Me Rich game? You can play using text messages on your phone and you don't have to leave the house. Plus, you have the chance to win up to $500,000.
$500,000?
Yes, come back and show you.
It's so easy. But why you never tell me about this long time?
I'm gonna try.
Junior. Oh, sit down. Make me rich show the command. I don't tell me numbers, boy. Boy, come on.
Make me rich. This is the game show. Make me rich. Make me rich. Make me rich. Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Lined up guests for this morning, officers from the Orange Walk Police Department, and we have had some changes, so we will definitely be talking to them. But before that, like I said, we are not news. We don't have a newscast, but we are as good as the news because we keep you informed. And I don't wanna. I got to be very careful how I speak because I don't want nobody to say that
So picking sides.
I'm picking sides on this issue with the credit union.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this as a member of the credit union, as a member of the Lima Credit Union. And some members held a picketing yesterday, and they are asking for answers. Fine, that is their God-given right, because a lot of things that go on right now in the credit union, and people want to know. But in my view, Emmanuel, a lot of finger pointing is taking place, and I think that clearly Ms. Anna Martinez, the chair lady, mentioned that people will know as soon as the proper procedure is done. Now, Ms. Anna gave a press release yesterday to the media where he said today a handful of close friends of Ms. Gomez participated in a small protest across from our office in Orange Walk Town. We wish to remind our members that we are currently investigating some of the actions and decisions that were taken by Ms. Gomez at the institution. When I read that and I heard that, I said, well, obviously something is going on. If Mrs. Gomez was placed on administrative leave, it doesn't mean that they may fire Ms. Gomez, am I right?
Yes, it does not mean that they even suspended her.
They don't mean that they suspend her. It just that mean that they take a break. I could check where they go on. She's still getting paid.
Yes, that's exactly right.
All right. Now I guess the statement finally went down and said currently Both the Central Bank of Belize and the auditors are reviewing the information we have provided to them. Once the review is completed by the various departments or attorneys will advise us accordingly. We understand that this should be completed soon. Now, if something like this happen, I don't think that the members should. Well, how should I put it? Members want to know what's happening. If there's any wrongdoing, wrong that went on or is going on, the members need to know. I don't know how long people could wait. That's the whole thing behind it. But while people they wait, people have their own assertions of what's happening. Because I see placards yesterday out there. One of the placards says, Anna resign. Anna must resign. Now, why are they even going after Miss Anna? That's my question. You know, why are they behaving in that manner? Why make Miss Anna the target? We should make nobody the target. We shouldn't make Miss Anna the target. We should, as members, we shouldn't make not even Miss Yoli the target. You understand why this is just my twist on it. I believe placards should have been read. Give us some answers. Tell us what's going on. What happened to a general meeting? Is there any wrongs in the credit union? This is what we need to know, you know, and it is sad to see what's happening in my view, because they put in no witch hunt. Who are you referring to when they put witch hunt on anything? Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Sorry to interrupt your program.
Yeah.
Mr. Leon and Mr. Martinez.
Good morning.
Good morning. See, I have a personal question. Such like, I am smoking marijuana for 62 years right now. I want to know if Doug Singh ever smoked marijuana yet, that he can give me my license. You understand where I'm coming from?
Are they try?
I am smoking marijuana for 32 years, 62 years. I am 81 years old, and I am smoking marijuana from maybe 19, or I wouldn't want to go more younger because then it will make some people want to smoke it too, from younger, such like 16 or 13. Okay. I want you to answer me if I can get my license by outnumbers the age of Doug Singh, because Doug Singh now got 62 years old. I am just talking because then they are referring to marijuana, and I never hear nobody yet. I just like a marijuana, make I do this. I just like a marijuana, make I... No, I never hear nobody go on that kind of way there. Okay.
When you say marijuana makes some people jump off a building?
Why, you want to touch me? Man.
You say marijuana makes some people jump off a building, man?
Man, when the guy that they call Doc left the crazy Doc, the Doc that was working at the bridge, he said, Edgar Sanchez, why Jesus Christ am I jump when the devil tell me to jump? When I was walking, my steps, like it changed. I get into another steps. So, that guy there right now, Doc. But,
Edgar still living?
Yeah. But, boy, look, wait. The word living, no? Ramon Cervantes Jr. is messing around to deliver his own father. Ramon Cervantes, the older ones, Mr. Number One, Cervantes, he was the guy that shouted out when I was up there before I come down, jump down or come down or so. How you want
Jump
the body
down, man,
dead or
jump down.
alive? And he answered, alive. And that's what bugged me right now. The guy that deliver his father or his mother, his blood shall be upon him. I don't remember the verse so good, but it is like that. You shouldn't look here. Play back them video about Miss Vilma and where they got to step out the one by the land and play it back and then you will hear who deliver his father, if it is Ramon or the man make mistake. Man, what happened with them people that there is right now with Adria Matura, some of them name they when they cover, they argue against what is going on good. How she could ever find fault of what is going on good?
Thank you for that observation, Edgar.
Yes, man, it is something that's going on good. Look,
You remember my father very well, Eddie Martinez, right?
I just may mention that to you. You're taking from my mouth.
He was your godfather?
Yeah, my padrino.
Yes, he was your godfather. I remember that quite clearly.
Okay. Yes, man. And I was going to mention all that about you, how good he was with me and him. And the rest of the boys, them that was around the yard.
Exactly.
Yes, because he had some good guys around the yard, such like Ernesto, my brother, Bubbles, Fajardo.
Yes.
And where we got the next good guys, I can't remember the name right now, but he was, in fact, let me tell you this. It is his football shoes that I wore in the first football shoes I ever played with.
Really?
Yes. Sorry. In those days, it was so bad that something happened to him, and the doctor said, you got to stop playing football. So instead he hung up his shoe, he passed it on to me. And man, those shoes, I scored a lot of goals.
That is a very long time ago, and it's always good listening and hearing from you, Edgar. I would invite you to call sometime next week when we have a show that is going to be concerning exactly about what you're talking about. So I want to thank you for your participation.
Put me on.
Okay?
You say sometimes next week.
Yes. Hopefully sometime next week.
Well, anyway, I usually watch the show, you know.
Thank you.
And I feel proud of you when you are praying for betterment. Man, when I watch a woman, no, hug the little baby and say, in her mind, I don't hear what they say, but in her mind, praise this little baby, 6 months old. And when he gets to 16, he don't shoot somebody. What she was wishing for, he to be a bad as John the Ranger or some of these bad people, man. Man, look here, it hurt me. Or maybe you can understand me too. You and Dylan. It hurt me inside to see this young man, he don't even know who is his father, who is his mother maybe, and he done shooting somebody, man. Okay, back to Doug Singh though. I just smoke marijuana.
You want to issue your one license. Well,
yes.
We can't answer you that question there, yeah. That's a very touchy, what you call it. But what I mean when I told you that is that, you know, that's an item of discussion, current item of discussion. It's something that's going on around the Caribbean where they want to legitimize a certain amount of weed for any one person to have. And obviously, we're finding people from both sides coming forward and putting forward their views about that. I guess this is the beginning of what the gradual discussion on the situation is just beginning to come through here in Belize. But we hope that sometime in the very near future, and I mentioned to you next week, that we will possibly have some sort of show involving that. So I'm inviting you to call then, and where you can share your views.
Okay.
All right.
Just this one last word, because I far from off that chopper. When I come down from that chopper, when I deliver my soul to God at that chopper, I had to continue smoke marijuana to ease off some inside pain, man. That's what I'm trying to say. But next week.
Yeah, hopefully next week. We'll keep you informed.
Okay,
thank you, Edgar. Thank you.
Yes, kind of cut my thought there from what we were discussing.
I know, but
Hopefully we could get back to it at the end of the show. We have some guests lined up. We need to take a break and we'll be right back with more on the Sugar City Morning Show.
Miss, you could please help me?
Sure. How can I help?
We want the big plan,
And I want it on my phone.
and I want a lot of texts, and I need to talk to my girls today, so I need a lot of minutes.
I just need her to left me alone, so please help, please.
Okay, I know just what you need. With our new combo plan for only $189, you get 1,200 minutes, 1,200 texts, 7 gigabytes of free 4G data, 500 bonus minutes, and free weekends. And you get to share it with 5 numbers. So you have space for one more.
My.
With Digitel's new combo plans, you can now have it all. More talk, more text, more data, less money. Come into the office. It's easier than you think. So go postpaid.
Get more, do more, love more, live more. With Digicel.
Play the new Make Me Rich lottery game, where prepaid users have a chance to win up to $500,000. To get rich, text your numbers to 7424. Choose 5 balls, 4 cool balls between 1 to 40, and 1 hot ball between 1 to 10. Or simply text QP for a quick pick, and 5 numbers will be chosen at random. $3.50 will be automatically deducted from your phone's primary balance, and the digital receipt will be texted back to you. You win $1 phone credit with any matching cool ball, $5 phone credit with any 2 matching cool balls, $50 phone credit with any 3 matching cool balls, match all 4 and win $5,000 cash. Get all 4 cool balls and the hot ball, and you'll win $500,000. Make Me Rich will text you back to let you know what you won. So tune in 8 p.m. on Mondays and Thursdays to the Make Me Rich game show and get rich.
Make me rich, make me rich, make me rich. This is the game show. Make me rich, make me rich, make me.
The transformation continues as the government of Belize is now embarking on a massive rollout of Petro-Caribe funds to rural communities countrywide. Contracts have been signed for works to commence in several villages in the coming weeks, and that is just the beginning.
Petro-Caribe is coming to Trial Farm and Ladyville and San Narciso and Bella Vista and Socots and Independence and Esperanza and Bullet Tree and Carmelita, and it will not stop until every village constituency in the entire country would have received its fair share of Petro-Caribe.
Transforming lives, transforming Belize, a government for all.
Morning, I hope you could help me.
Morning, sure thing. What can I do for you?
I'm a very busy man and always on the go. But lately, I don't have time for the worry about bonus they expire, whip off it, top up, and anything there. But I hear about some combo plans that you don't have. How they really compare to double triple?
Well, let me tell you this. Combo plan prices beat anything out there. We could give you double triple every day and still it wouldn't come close.
even better than double, triple?
Yes. With our new combo plan for only $139, you get 800 minutes, 800 texts, 5 gig free 4G data, 400 bonus minutes, and free weekends.
Uh-huh.
Yup. The 800 minutes alone are worth more than that. So basically, you get the text, the 4G data, the bonus minutes, and weekends absolutely free.
Sign me up before you change your mind.
With Digicel's new combo plans, it's easier than you think to go postpaid.
Get more, do more, love more, live more. With Digicel.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It gives me no great pleasure without no measure to always be in the company of great people of our community. And this morning we are joined here by Mr. Tillett and Mr. Palomo from the Orange Org Police Department. Mr. Tillett, welcome. Mr. Palomo, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I know you guys are run a pretty tight ship, pretty busy schedule, and I could imagine if the police and sit down on the talk show all man and then the criminal minds and say, let's go do what we have to do. So you know, a lot of we appreciate the lead times where we want to come for there we do, you know. But Emmanuel, we have great things that happen in the department, transformation, no? New taking over of command and stuff. Let's get into that.
Yes, yes. Well, de mi parte, y voy a hablar en español tantito para la audiencia hispana. Obviously, I'll be speaking in English as well. I want to formally welcome Mr. Selvin Tillett, who is an assistant superintendent of police, and currently, folks, effective July 1st, is the commanding officer. I'd like to also welcome Mr. Nicolas Palomo, who is an inspector, and he is a deputy commanding officer. Welcome to the show. Buenos días. Tenemos con nosotros al señor Selvin Tillett, que es la persona encargada de toda la formación de aquí de la policía en Orange Walk, y al señor Nicolas Palomo, que es el inspector. Señor Tillett es el vice-superintendente no vice, pero asistente superintendente de la policía, y el señor Palomo es su inspector. Esos son los rankings que tienen. Bienvenidos al show. Yo quisiera empezar esta plática. I'd like to begin this little talk talking about, Mr. Selvin, these new assignments. Is it part of the regular movement that the ministry does, that the police does, or is it something that that the ministry is doing in light of the current crime situation?
No, as we all know, police are transferable, and it's just a routine. After 2-3 years, 2-3 years, you change new heads. Mr. Arnold was here. He did a good job, but he had to move on. Okay. He went to as OC or in Corozal.
All throughout the country at this point.
Yeah, at this moment we have changes among the upper echelon in the police department.
Okay. Now, I'd like you to talk about your career. You obviously are assistant superintendent of police, which is a high-ranking officer in terms of police. How long have you been involved in the police force?
Too long.
Too long?
About 28 years, roughly. 27, 28 years.
I heard that.
28 years. 28 years. It's been a lovely 28 years. I enjoyed it.
28 years. Inspector Palomo, you have been in the police force for too long as well, or just about beginning to enjoy your
senior years?
Senior years in the police.
I've been about 14 years.
14 years?
I don't think we will take any calls at this given minute.
I don't think we should take any calls at this point.
Yeah, because we want
So,
to just get across on the message. So because
yes.
they're afraid to open the line and you hear the police they never come and we call them and they don't reach. So
I was going through the police website yesterday, and it says the mission of the police force, after reading the Commissioner Alan Wiley's remarks, he says to prevent and detect crime, to protect life and property, to preserve peace and maintain law and order in all parts of Belize, and to perform these in accordance to the Constitution with justice and integrity. I said that's a tall order for anybody. My question is, do you currently have the resources, both human and financial, to accomplish this tall order, this mission? How well prepared is the Orange Walk Police Force in handling this mission?
As we know, as I said, it's a tall order, but for ourselves, Paloma and myself, nothing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
We work with what we have. We have limited resources, be it personnel-wise and vehicular-wise, but we work with what we have. And our goal is to serve the public to the best of our ability. That's our ultimate goal.
When it comes to the, Mr. Paloma, when it comes to the image of the department, myself, like a lot of other people, are out there on the streets every day. It's not that we are street going, but our lives, a part of our lives is out there. And I won't say what people say, I'll say what I see. What is your aim in terms of shaping up the image of the department when it comes to, you pass the Chinese, you see the officers in a uniform to take them bear, you know? Sometimes you see officers treating people in a harsh manner. You don't get involved because you don't know what that is situation, but afterwards it turn up to be that people say the police chance it. And then later on, when the police want information from the public, they can't get it, because one of the things is that if you go tell the police something, before you don't tell her, who you tell her about, don't know that you tell her, and then they put your life in a lead danger. What is your way of how you will go about shaping up the image of the department?
Well, first we have to continue working towards the commissioner's objectives that they are outlined in the policing plan. Right? Do have a policing plan, and there are 5 objectives. One has to deal with community policing, and the main subject is to continue to work with the community in an effort to create a better relationship with the community and the police, right? And objective number 2, to continue to work with other government agencies in an effort to target drugs, firearm dealers, human traffickers, contraband, illegal loggers, and other criminal elements, including gang members. The next objective is traffic. So continue to target drunk drivers and other traffic offenders in an effort to minimize road traffic accidents through enforcement and education. The 4th objective is to improve investigative and prosecutorial techniques, enabling us to better investigate crime and better prosecute criminals. Now, objective number 5 is welfare, where the question came, you see, to continue to improve the welfare of the police department by ensuring that they are properly trained and equipped to fight crime, so that they have high morale and display a high level of professionalism. In that has some subjects. One is to continue to abide by the rule of zero tolerance to corruption and police brutality. Okay, that's one. The one you are talking about, the police officer uniform.
They drink up like a
that's
Chinaman.
discipline, right?
Anyway, it should bring nowhere.
Me and Mr. Tillett and the rest of the sergeants who enforce discipline amongst the police officers, we plan to maintain a zero tolerance when it comes to breach of discipline.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, because it's a hard task. Let me paint the scenario. How you deal with this fact when we had, I don't want to get into name callings, but reality situation. I haven't seen him for quite a while. I just hope that, in all fairness, or wherever he is, he's okay. But the young man that used to walk around M&A, I mean Dickerson store and that area.
Okay,
and there was time when I myself saw him sleeping naked on the sidewalk, you know, and kids passing by, and then people would call the police. Police come pick up on the next half an hour. They're right back out there in our short pants and shirt, and the public is like, oh, because we know his sister in the police, they not do nothing about it. how you deal with that?
No, the case with that young man, you see, for us to lock down somebody
Mentally,
the magistrate will not do it. Two, we need a report. And nobody wants to make a report against the young man.
Okay.
Until somebody came and reported a damage to property. They broke somebody's windshield.
Okay.
And he's in prison now.
Oh, he's in prison?
And they offered him bail.
Okay.
Right, but nobody they didn't sign because of.
Okay. I
think he's doing good at prison right now.
Yeah, because not to get involved in his thing, but I think in all fairness, he could be helped because I know
He could be helped.
He can.
So, I mean, these are just some of the things I get that because, you know, people, you would always, I know as an officer, you would always want to know that you're working in a community where everything can flow smooth. Because the hardest part for officer, I would guess, is to know that I just come off Main Street and just rob one lady and you want to tell me nobody no see? I think that could be frustrating.
That's why our main objective is community policing. We, as much as possible, we will build neighborhood watches. We'll have more meet and greet. We expect to see more police officers in uniform out in the street. Try to talk to the people in general. Not all going to need their help 24/7.
Can I presume then that this is part of your action plan? Because obviously, the action plan comes as a result of acceptance of certain problems in the community. And
Right.
when you want to address the situation, first you need to know what is the problem.
Exactly.
You know, what are the major areas of concern here in Orange Walk? Is it theft? Is it murder? Is it drug-related activity? What can we hear more about what you think here in Orange Walk? What is it that we're seeing most?
Right now, we're having what you would say a calm, a lull.
Yeah.
When it comes to gang violence.
True, I see that.
Very true.
We have. Then what is affecting us somewhat are thefts, the petty thefts. When it comes to thefts, females walking in the night, going to dance, they are targeted.
Okay.
They thief their chain, phone,
Yes,
in the dark areas. Next thing that really, really plaguing us is the traffic accidents when it comes to drunk drivers. We are targeting drunk drivers. Every week we at least arrest and charge 8 average drunk drivers. And
Well, it's not good that they're drinking drunk, but it's good that you're holding them
we are
responsibility.
enforcing, we are enforcing it. We are enforcing it, and that the drinking is one. Then with drugs, well, it's always been there and it will still be there. We are enforcing the laws, arresting and drug peddlers and users. Right, so what?
But when you say drugs, again here we go, me and my mouth, because I do it, and I talk to people, I live with people. I think if you take people away from me, then you take away my life. And when I get concerns like, Mr. Jones, bus ballet, right from the lane, from the crack house, and catch a man in the crack and the pipe, right from the lane for the house there, but the police not going in the house. You understand? These are the reality about what they're saying out there. Boy, they catch ballet right at the gate with the rock and the pipe, but they not go inside where you get it from.
Let me tell you, we have mounting operations on those known drug houses.
Yeah, because let's be real, some people sell drugs or in drug like they got license for it.
Not sure.
And that we're targeting that.
Reality speaking.
And it is not that easy as it looks. We raid them and can't find the areas, but we won't stop. All right, we won't stop. We know you're selling drugs. We'll be coming at you. You come 1 time, 2, 3 times. We won't stop. We won't stop until
I guess
it.
on our like the custom department, I spoke to an officer back in the days. He said, when you go 1, 2, 3 times and you think you get to it late, you know, we watch you a long time.
Yeah.
We wait for you go 4 times when you bring the bigger load. I want to touch you.
So it is, man. We have our intelligence officers
right
who are monitoring those activities. And most of our police operations are intelligence-led operations. All right? So, not because you got away one time or two times, you got away for good. We're coming at you. We will be coming at you. And so later, we're going to fall.
I mean, I just bring up these. It's not to bash the department, right? It's just a matter of what is real and what is out there. What I mean, I don't want to point fingers, but I pass on a daily basis or any given day you pass somewhere where they say, you see people actually going up to that place and what does they go and do there?
The thing is, like how Mr. Tatilit mentioned, we go in the houses and search, we don't find anything.
Because sometimes
they know how to hide. So what we do, if we cut your market, you can't sell. So
that's a good way of
that's one way.
But then you see sometimes again, I don't know what kind of system we got in this country, but as citizens being out there, to me, the known criminals, the known drug addicts, like they can't stay in a jail.
That's beyond police control.
You know, no, I'm not blaming the police for this. That's what I said, the system. Yeah. You know, boy, you hear they catch up with 5 rock and 1 pipe, and 3 months in, they're right back out here again, like oh, pat up on the wrist.
And if you ask him how many times we've been to jail, he said, boy, I don't get about 16 or 17
Can't remember.
times.
Can't remember.
You know?
That means that police is doing their job.
Yes, but that means that there's something in the system that is possibly not working.
Yes.
Maybe, and then I'm not alluding to anything within the police. I'm alluding perhaps to the bigger picture of our whole judicial system.
About rehabilitation.
Yes.
We don't have.
Yes.
Well, it's good to know that well, Mr. Paloma, that's a very good way to look at it. You cut the market for real, and then they don't have who to sell it to.
Exactly. Keep it themselves.
And I'm happy to say that it's not every day you have newcomers in using drugs. It's not every day. So I have a question here. It's what about the police badge and number? They need to always have it on them or only sometime?
That's a part of the uniform.
So when a police don't have a badge number,
it's properly dressed. It has to have it.
You see, some people realize that what we are trying to rectify also that they have some dress in full in khaki and blue pants, special constables. They might have no numbers. Well, that's what we are trying to see if people can differentiate between them and police officers. So most of them should use blue shirt and blue pants.
Blue shirt and blue pants.
Okay, I have another question here. Before we go to a commercial break, I have another question. Let me pull it up. You say, it's not a question, it's more like a statement from a text. It says, also police always say the F word more than the people to make things get out of hand. Oh. Like when the police in process, he said the F word to persons more than the person would have said to them. And sometimes irate people and stuff. I guess that's a part of training.
As Mr. Palomo said, we're trying to be more professional.
Right.
And that is part of it. All right?
That's part of the correction of the
yes, we have
problem,
to.
Because obviously,
because
people say, si tú no te respetas, yo tampoco te
well, that's what we are addressing, because once we hear that any police, whether at station or otherwise, we call attention immediately. Right. Because if we have a civilian out there, you want to arrest him. So why can't you be arrested also? All right?
Okay.
That's the approach with it.
We want to see it's a minute after 8. I think we'll open the lines when we come back. We take a commercial break. This is the Sugar City Morning Show. We're joined here by Mr. Tillett, the officer in command of the Orange Job Department.
ASP Tillett and Inspector Paloma.
Let's take a break.
We're looking at a mean electricity rate of 35 cents for the period from July 1st, 2015 to June 30th, 2016. This represents a 15.24% decrease in the mean electricity rates.
Have rates ever been this low?
I recall back in the early 80s, electricity was about 41, 43 cents in that range. But this is the first time that, yes, rates will have dip this low officially.
They say winning isn't everything. They say big man can't jump. They say there's not a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But let me tell you something. Winning is the way. Winning can change your life. Winning makes all the difference. But you gotta play the game to win the game. The Make Me Rich Lotto Game. Buy your tickets today.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
Over and over again. This one you really not too bright. You, they talk about rates? Make we talk about value. Only digital prepaid calls go to 25 cents per minute after the first 10 minutes of calls every day. You smart Alex over there do that? Or do you charge customers one rate all day? I'll wait for your answer. Only Digicel allows customers to make unlimited calls and texts all night long with the new night shift for only $2.49. You smart Alex over there do that? I will wait for no answer. not even ask me for we come up plan. That's a weird at 9 cents a minute. Plus free weekend. Plus one free calling circle. You smart Alex, give any options for free weekends? Oh, wait for an answer.
Get more, do more, love more, live more. With Digicel.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Quite a wonderful morning here discussing topics with the police from the Orange Arc Formation. Is it right to say the Orange Arc Formation?
That's right.
Okay, say police. I know the complaints start now. So why police not move the man asleep from Banquitas? I think the type of Stevie will like make a lot of noise. He sleep on the veranda by the house right behind the library. I don't know if it causes any harm to anybody, but like what the officers say, make your report. They do their job, and if they find it feasible to make a move, they will. That's the bottom line, right? And we have the lines open now to say, Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, that question that I had put to you a while ago, I would like the police to answer me as they are there now. As they are there now.
Okay, sir. You're talking about if you should get your license to smoke marijuana.
Yes, because I'm smoking it for 62 years. I am 81 years, complete 82 September.
All right, thank you for calling and answer you off the air. I guess he's referring to that the whole debate on whether they should legalize an amount of marijuana.
In my position, I'm not here to say yes, it should be or shouldn't.
That's up to the law.
That's up to the law.
Lawmakers.
Once no law has been passed that it is legal,
You were there to enforce the law as it is.
As is.
Yeah,
Right?
hit hard. Yeah, I hope that answers your question, sir. So until the lawmakers of the land decide to give that okay, then you better continue hiding and smoke your weed. Because Mr. Tillit one boss you. Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Buenos días a todos.
Buenos días.
Yo quería saber por qué los policías de Orange Rock están llevando todos los ladrones para ser policía ahora. ¿Qué pasa con Orange Rock ahora? Gracias.
Thank you. I don't really know. I don't think the police, before they answer, I don't think the police will give a thief to be a police. How you officer?
You don't have to answer that.
No, let him answer because then that's the perception they have.
En Spanish, hay dos personas que tienen un pasado con la policía.
Right.
Entonces ellos vinieron a la policía que quieren cambiar sus vidas. Solo les estamos dando un chance,
Right.
una oportunidad a tratar de caminar.
Mejorar su vida.
Mejorar su vida.
Correcto.
Depende de ellos. Si ellos se comprometen, como todos, vamos a ir con todo el peso de la ley.
I think, Senora, we have to give people a second chance. Jesus Christ died on the cross for all of us and gave us a second chance.
Es que yo creo que muchas veces la gente no sabe la explicación que te acaba de dar el inspector. Estas personas obviamente ya han tenido un cambio en sus vidas y entonces pues la policía le está dando una oportunidad a comprobar si como correctamente te lo digo, si entonces ya esa persona se hace algo entonces que no debe de hacer, entonces obviamente entonces the full wrath of the law is going to come at them just like anybody else. Bien dicho. Yo quiero saber que I would like to ask you, what are some of the biggest challenges that you confront on a daily basis? Is it personalities? Is it personality issues? Is it what kind of situation do you have?
It's a combination of everything. We try our best here, but we can never please everybody.
I understand.
All right. once we do our best, all right, I'm satisfied with that. But you can never satisfy everybody.
True.
But I go with the majority of the people. That's what you have to serve, right?
You need a lot of patience.
Lot, plenty.
Tolerance.
Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Can I get a chance in the ear?
Yes, sir, on here. Could you please lower the volume on your television?
Morning.
Morning.
Thank you.
Hi, Dylan. How are you?
I am doing just fine, sir.
Okay, what happened? I'm getting a feedback, but I will just carry on talking.
You just have to lower the volume on your television.
The officer next to you, I have seen him work for years. Yes, it's already lowered. I have seen that officer next to you as a great officer. I watched his performance for years as a young boy coming up. I think that that officer should be recommended to a higher position for being watching this officer never abuse people, never verbally abuse, never physically abuse. It is people like him should move into higher position. So I will recommend him to the Minister of Police that he should move forward to help this country to move in a better place. If he is the leader of Orange Walk, he must remain in the higher position in Orange Walk for his good conduct as a police officer. Now, I will just say to Mr. Palomo, I have watching you work also. When I finish talk, I will tell you who I am. I watched Mr. Palomo work for years. And Mr. Palomo had some good times and he had some bad times. But I would like to tell Mr. Palomo that even though the bad times may have him transferred to Orange Walk, I will ask you to just work on your personal self and how your family brought you up. If your family brought you up as a good person, I want you to always remember there are citizens out there who are going through a lot of tribulation. So you need to change your ways going about abusing people to become a better officer. Just like who I recommend the officer next to you, Mr. Palomo. I want you to, every time you get up in the morning to go to work, you say a word of prayer. And I know inside that you're a good person. But you yourself know that in years past, you have done a lot to citizens and it can change. So I just want to ask you to be different so that people will like you more. And that's the way you can work in communities for people to like you and things will change. But Mr. Colombo, you have good times and you have bad times, but you need to get rid of some of the bad so that God will make you go farther in your life. But the officer next year, Dylan, I have to command him. He must move forward. He will reach to heaven. He's a good officer. This is Philip, Father Henry.
Yes, Father.
I just want to let you know.
All right, thank you for calling.
Thanks.
Father, we know that, Father. I got a text here, something about some Guatemalans in Yokri yesterday. That but the way how the text read like the Guatemalan, they arrest somebody. I don't think they like that.
No.
Tell me that thing, Palomo.
It's they have they had a Guatemalan fugitive who the Guatemalans had issued a warrant for his arrest for the crime of murder.
What?
So he was staying in Your Creek, and special branch information led us to where he's staying, and we captured him.
You see, that's a plus. Because he's a wanted fugitive in Guatemala for murder.
Yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday
after 5.
So he's presently in custody.
He's presently in custody right now.
Deported.
So, Mr. Philip, te quiero felicitar por la posición que has logrado. Al señor Palomo también nos quiero felicitar. Claro que cuando recién llegados a una posición, entonces tenemos que tan de repente asumir la posición, pero también tenemos que tener un plan. ¿Qué es tu plan? Obviamente no tienes que delinearlo completamente, pero ¿qué es el énfasis de tu plan? What's going to be the big gist of your plan of action for Orange Walk? Considering that I think you're officer in charge for all the villages as well.
The entire district.
The entire district.
Yeah, district.
So you have people you have to be the officer in charge of the entire district.
Entire district.
Considering all the problems that are taking place in the entire district. What is going to be your main focus plan for this?
Well, as Mr. Palomo said earlier, we intend to continue working towards the Commissioner's objective as outlined in the policing plan. What we intend to do, we have sat down with our Mr. Palomo and myself and others, that we intend to visit all villages possible, police, because many villages here in Ondra don't have police stations, police representation.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, we have 5 substations only out of 26 villages. And we intend to visit them maybe once or twice a month to find out exactly what is their problem, how we can attack the police problem and make them feel safer. Our objective here be proactive, not reactive. And once we proactive,
being
all right,
proactive rather than
not reactive, right? So that is the way forward, and we want to build on this community policing relationship.
Let's take this call, gentlemen.
Good day.
Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Morning, Mr. Delon.
Morning, dear.
I just want to say about the lady we call.
Uh-huh.
I just want to say about the lady we call.
Which lady? Go ahead.
Maybe she got one son with them the thief and then she against them 2 person where they work.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's your input. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
We don't touch that. I mean, again, Mr. Palomo, when it comes to that, I have to say that I like that because I personally know these young men, and definitely they were on the wrong road, and if the department they open the avenue for somebody to change it, like then I think you could go to sleep at night saying that you're making a difference in somebody's life.
Yeah, what we prefer change our life than they have to arrest you. All right? Because at the end of the day, we arrest you, we bring bills, feed him. While we change him, that person can change others, and that's the way we need to be. No, because we are human beings, we all do mistakes, but we can change.
Question, Miss, I had the opportunity once of sitting down with the Commissioner of Police on a friendly basis, not the current one, the previous one. And he said, Emmanuel, one of the biggest problems we face here in Belize City, which was obviously there in Belize City, he says sometimes the public sentiment is not in our favor. Sometimes the police go in, do their work, nothing wrong with what they did, yet the police is chastised, yet the police is accused of being done wrongly, yet the police is accused of being too difficult and too strong and abusive, and at the end of the day, sometimes nothing is like that because the public sentiment, why Babylon conquer, rough up the man, Babylon, and at the end of the day, that the entire public sentiment, the whole support system from the public is not there for the police. Do you find that situation still pervasive?
Probably at this moment in Iraq is not that bad. I think the efforts we are putting, visiting people on meet and greet, on building neighborhood watches, having meetings, getting cadets involved, and these things are helping us. People be more approachable to the police. Nobody will. We can't get 100%, definitely. But as we said, once we have to serve the majority, everybody. And once the majority is on our side, we are winners. We want a safer community. And what we imploring is every action must be justified, justification. And once we can justify our action, then it's okay. Once we pass that limit, then we have a problem.
Let me read this text here. It said, morning, I've been a police once, and I know any assistant is welcome, but when you guys hire those knockheads in black suit, please make them understand that they can't go about beat up and treat people like animals, okay? I guess they're just referring to that incident the other day where I don't know if I should call him an officer or a constable or a help or a special constable, with that Facebook incident, I myself, I got really pissed off when I saw that, because if it was me down there, he may have to beat me more, 'cause I may have fight him back. That's the reality of how I see things. Not everybody have to listen to me. But if a police officer come to me in a uniform and I know the police, treat me like people and I respond to you like people. But when I know that, as far as I know, maybe I wasn't informed that you the only a driver and you want to beat me like that, boy, look here. But, again, like Mr. Tillich said, we're not here to bring up the heat. We're here to move on, and with the different areas that Mr. Tillich want to command the department in, we definitely will see a change, no?
I have a little question. Ever since the inception of the police constable system, how effective has it been?
The special constable?
The special constable. Very effective?
It has been effective. It has been effective because the special constable is a bridge between the police and the community.
Perfect, yes.
Okay, because this special constable, let's say he works somewhere. You have one that works at BSI, next others work at Bowen and Bowen, Social Security, and then come and give a volunteer in time. And they could see the hardship the police officers go through. And they would go out there and share it to their fellow people, and they would say, well, yes, somebody go through a lot of things.
So it's not on a big pay scale basis?
No, they're volunteers.
Voluntary
No,
service.
they have some special constables who are paid. Those are like the drivers, the special constables
The
paid.
majority are not.
But the majority are not.
Voluntary.
Like the two persons they're talking about, they are volunteers. They are volunteers. They're not being paid. Police officers now, let's say you go work with some police officer would buy food for them. They are volunteer. Imagine you volunteer your time for come work with the police.
Okay.
So
you have to give
you appreciate
give respect where you do and appreciate that, because I'm not sure if I want to volunteer my time for the work and as a police or assistant, put myself in a harm's way, because the police job is a very dangerous job, and they looking at the other upside of it. The police always should be humble by approaching somebody, and next thing you know, they hollow and going on a knife for you and do.
Miss Piet is an example.
Yeah, look
who
at
was it that was
right.
humble lady? Approach this guy and bam.
This is why they say.
Almost kill her.
That's why whenever the police department does something good, I come on the show and I say, listen, if we go talk about the bad when they do, we must go give them praise for the good when they do. And
Yes.
I want to praise the department right now, like Mr. Palomo said. I don't know what he used or how they went about doing, but thank God for right now, knock on wood, you hear not much about gang or range up, because it was about to get out of hand the other day. Look, we spiral out of control. Man, they get shot 10 o'clock the man in the orange walk, broad daylight. People they get gunned down front of other people like they not kill, like they got license to kill. Man, that was a scary little era for orange walk in a whole. So I don't really know what strategy you want to use, but obviously something to work.
Intelligence mechanism. We actually managed to infiltrate. I could say it because they know. Managed to infiltrate the gangs, and we know before they move what they'll do. So we try to be proactive.
Proactive approach.
That's good.
Intelligence-led policing, you call it.
That is very good, and I want you to continue with that, because we don't want Orange Walk to get out of control like that, Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Good morning. I have a concern.
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever you go to the Chinese stores, right, and you go and purchase, there's a lot of guys drinking in front of the stores. How can the policeman control that? I'm going to hear the answer after here.
Okay, dear, no problem. How can you
say
control
that?
that?
It clearly says, I think, I'm just going to volunteer this piece. Some little placard that says, license to sell, but not to be consumed on the premises.
This is an ongoing problem here in Andrak. We have sat down along with the liquor board, and we will take action against these people, because if you have a shop liquor to be consumed, not on the premises, we can deal with you. The people buying as well, consuming it, as well as those selling, can be dealt with. Right? And we have to get hard on them. Right?
Need to.
We have to.
Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Good morning, Dylan.
Morning.
Mr. Martinez, good morning, Mr. Paloma.
Good morning.
Philip.
Good morning.
I just want to acknowledge the arduous work that Mr. Palomo is doing here in San Jose Village. We have a group of men and women that belong to the citizens of Patrol. And I know that Mr. Palomo has been meeting with them very often here in San Jose. For me, they're doing a very good job. And sometimes we forget to acknowledge these facts that are happening. So I just want to say thank you and let them continue doing this good work. And I want to acknowledge my people from San Jose in being able to support this fact. And Mr. Philip, I also thank you for all the support you're giving to Mr. Palomo and all these policemen to do a good job. Thank you.
Welcome, thanks.
Yo creo que ese comentario está muy bien puesto y al final del día, muchas veces yo entiendo en el ejercicio de nuestras responsabilidades con una persona que está trabajando bajo principios y no me importa, puedo hablar la plena neta verdad, muchas veces aquella persona que hace su empeño en su trabajo y consigue resultados, tan de repente es el malo.
Well, gentlemen, I know that you have to leave. It's 8:30 already, and we are really holding you back. And it's always a never-ending show when the police is on the show. But again, like I always tell anybody, if you don't do no wrong, you don't have to worry about police.
Exactly.
Just a point of recommendation I would like to make as a citizen. I think maybe if you talk to the commissioner is here in Oscar, I'm pretty sure he'll watch the show. Maybe if Orange Walk could get their own public relation officer, you know, because we got our media houses in Orange Walk, to, you know, liaison with the public, instead of information, I have to go wait at Belize and then get out to the public. I think it'd be one good thing to know that if they go there and they can't see Mr. Palomo, and they can't see Mr. Tilly, well, at least they could talk to the PR officer. You know?
They could talk to you.
Be free PR officer.
well, that's a different thing. And the next thing, gentlemen, Orange Walk is a place whereby the citizens are always willing to cooperate and help. It scares me when I see the police pick up trucks, driving around with prisoners in the back, and police officers sitting on the edge of these trucks. It's a very dangerous thing.
But was there at one time a law against that?
Well, I know, I think so. But what I'm saying, imagine a police with a submachine gun, issued weapon in one hand, and they have for the whole hand on the back of the pickup, while they pick up the race, shoot down at high speed, they chase somebody or something. I would like to see one of these days that some rails we put on the back of these trucks, just like they have the ones in Mexico.
Yeah,
right, and the chair in the middle, you know, because then like that, it gives the police more stability. I mean, a police could always be standing up in the back, leaning up, holding on, observing what's happening around, rather than trying to pay attention that you know drop off at the pan of the truck. And it's also for safety. The other day, I think a year ago in Belize City, where the prisoner kicked the police off. The man almost died, you know. So, Mr. Tillit, I think we have a lot of welders in Orange Walk. We have a lot of stores that are willing to assist. You just take some material, get some welders, and let's do this one, because it's for the safety of the officers. And not only that, the prisoners in your custody, they get hurt, drop out and then pick up, that you take the blame, you know?
Yeah, we look at that. Definitely we see how far we come to that. Very good idea.
Yeah, man.
I have been to other countries and I've seen a built-in cells in the vehicles. So we could work on that.
Should we take this last call?
Yeah, sure. Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Hello, buenos días.
Buenos días.
Yo quisiera saber que los dos oficiales me contesten que si es verdad que colectaron $10,000 para hacer, darle su vehículo a Ramón Cervantes otra vuelta.
As far as I know, no collect nothing yet.
Yo puedo decir que yo fui el oficial que arresté a
The fireman.
las personas. Yo fui el que traje el vehículo después del que pasó la quemazón. Yo intercepté el vehículo en el camino. Entonces, yo no sé nada de 10,000. Yo sé que fui yo el que traje el vehículo. No sé que nadie colectó ni $10,000 tampoco.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know the law or how it happened, but I'm pretty sure that get released through the court system. You know, so
we make sure we did proper thing before releasing.
Right.
Es una pena que no se pueden quedar con nosotros por más tiempo en realidad.
As I said, gentlemen, if you want us to stay longer, we can come Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursdays. And Mondays and Fridays are very busy for us in the morning.
No problem.
Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Yes.
Just a last note before you go. Has the 911 problem been fixed? Because when we usually call 911, you go to San Pedro, and then they put it to Orange Rock.
No, it's you can use both Smart and Digicel and come right to Orange Rock now.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, that has been rectified.
Okay, guys, we got to get out of here, gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. We take a commercial break, but before that, we want to say thank you for joining us, Mr. Palomo, Mr. Tillett. Congratulations on your appointment, and we know that the kind of policing that you do is a really friendly, people-friendly police. This is the only boss that walk wrong. He no drive no vehicle. and he walk Orange Walk. He not like drive. I need think he got a driver's license. He walk and he make sure that everything they run smooth in the town. So thank you for joining us, Mr. Palomo, and I know you're in charge of the gang unit thing.
But Mr. Palomo is also now the deputy commanding officer
Right.
of the Orange Walk Formation.
And I want to
I
say
think that if any congratulations are in order, it's for both of them as well.
Right,
because
definitely.
Mr. Palomo is now the deputy commanding officer of the Orange Walk Formation. Así que yo les quiero felicitar a los dos.
And I want to
por
say,
estar aquí.
keep on doing whatever you're doing when it comes to trying to or controlling this gang situation in Orange Walk. And I look forward to the day when we don't have no gang in Orange Walk. All right, so guys, gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And we have an open door policy. Just inform us when you want to be on the show, whether it's police community things or whatever it is. Just let us know, and you're always welcome.
Thank you.
Well, yes, I just want to remind the public, right now we have a police officer whose daughter has been diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, man.
And the police officer has already incurred more than $100,000 in debts abroad. So right now we're having a barbecue at the police station.
When?
Right
Today.
now, today.
Well,
So if you want to donate back or go buy or purchase
Definitely,
a barbecue.
By 11, no?
Support.
For 11?
From 11 because we are doing our best to try to assist, no?
Definitely, thank you.
All right.
Okay, we take a commercial break and we'll be back with more and a wrap up in for the Sugar City Morning Show, your Friday edition. We'll be right back.
You know your baby is happy when wearing baby pampers. Baby pampers in all sizes. Baby pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Hey!
Who? Me?
Yeah, why aren't you talking and texting all night long? You know it's here to stay, right?
Yes.
Talk all night long with the new, cheaper night shift. This is not a one-month thing. It's something that's gonna be around for a long, long time. Now, for just $2.49 per night, you can talk and text to any Digicel or BTL number from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. Just dial *638 to activate. You told us you wanted to stay up talking and texting for cheap, and we listened. So we've cut the price in half. Instead of paying $5.63 per night, you now only pay $2.49. call and text anybody you want all night long.
Get more, do more, love more, live more with Digicel.
I name Luke Smith, 35 years old, been 16 years in my wheelchair.
I'm David Wade, I'm 42 years old, working as sister construction.
My name is Tracy Elizabeth Grant.
Michael Bradley, 18 years old, I'm a mechanic.
Delphina Terry, I'm 54 years old.
Well, I hire for do at least security job, check the stuff then that comes out and goes in, you know.
Basically, I used to like catch and kill, sell drugs here and there, you know, but since this is happening, well, I built my own house after this already. Got my own house.
I used to sell fish. My life used to do a lot of hustling. Through the project, I work with the same gang youths on the streets, and I get little contracts and jobs so that they can come up and do something instead of just wasting their minds.
My stepfather that died, he was the one balancing things, right? Since I got it, look like everything is going good. Yeah, I will pay house rent and bills and things, so it's a live for me. It's me and my mom.
I don't have to day every day begging for a quarter so I could buy myself a pack bread. I got a job now, I could buy what I want. And
I feel good. For example, I was working on the Chetomal Bridge doing a bit of welding. I could say one day I could carry my grandkids and my kids there and tell them that I did something for Belize.
When I got my kids, I can me build this bridge.
I'm glad that my work involved in it, and I'll be a part of it too.
My name is Delphina Terry.
My name is Luke Smith.
Tracy Grant.
Michael Bradley.
My name is David Wade.
And my life has been transformed.
And my life has been transformed.
Life is hard, but not hard enough that you can do something for yourself, you know?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get buff.
Over and over again. This one you're really not too bright. You, they talk about rates? Make we talk about value. Only Digicel prepaid calls go to 25 cents per minute after the first 10 minutes of calls every day. You smart Alex over there do that? Or do you charge customers one rate all day? I'll wait for your answer. Only Digicel allows customers to make unlimited calls and texts all night long with the new night shift for only $2.49. You smart Alex over there do that? I will wait for no answer. Not even ask me for recover plan. That's a weird at 9 cents a minute. Plus free weekend. Plus one free calling circle. You smart Alex, give any options for free weekends? I'll wait for an answer.
Get more, do more, love more, live more with Digicel.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run yours. Yes, you are the life of it. not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Quite an interesting segment there with the police officers.
Yes. Quite an interesting because I took opportunity of reading of the mission of the police force, and I mean when I'm looking at that, I go like, sometimes we don't begin to understand the extent of the job of the police. The police is there to enforce the law, to prevent crime, to preserve life, to prevent damage to property.
Full package.
The whole package, and sometimes we seem to, in some way or the other, kind of be so demanding and so insisting that the police take care of all our very needs, when at the same time they're taking care of somebody else's. And I'm not being defensive or I'm not being apologetic. I'm just saying the reality of the situation. But being who we are, queremos que vengan ahora y que vengan ahora, because at the end of the day, although we have that right, to be taken care of immediately. But at the end of the day, that's why one of the questions was asked, do we have the resources, both human and economic and whatever other, to be able to handle this sort of situation? Generally, the thing is, we work with what we have. Yes, maybe that's a challenge that they have. Maybe they don't want to be open-mouthed about the challenges that they're facing, the financial challenges that they're facing, if they are, or of the human resources that they're facing. I would like to see, personally, better equipped police department. I would like to see more police on the streets. I would like to see more police involvement. I would also like to see people who are well-mannered, people who have this ability communicate and to be respectful, because respect is something that you have to gain. It's not something that you can buy. People store tupanga respect. No. It's something that you need to gain. So at the end of the day, those are my personal comments about it. But Dylan, I pass this on to you now.
Before we move on, I want to say to message from Uprising group, the marching band group, excuse me, the drum corps. They are, apologize. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, they are seeking new members to join the band, so there will be a recruitment at 4 o'clock at the People's Stadium, ages 13 and over. They're looking for dancers and drummers. Any parties interested, please show up at the People's Stadium to be a part of this prestigious group. Earlier when the show started, we were talking about because you see the Lamuklada Credit Union issue. We can't come here and sit here and pretend as if nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the burning issues in our tongue right now. And if we turn heads like we don't know what happened, let me rephrase. We don't know what happened. What we know is what we are seeing, right? And then it wouldn't be fair to our viewers just to sit here and pretend that there is not a situation going on and the credit union, no? So we were saying that the press release that Ms. Aina did yesterday was, let's take this call. Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Dylan?
Yes.
Can you just put the clip, remember when Kevin said, the people got last night to talk about things that the government not a help on, because that's why you have to do the thing slowly in the tongue. Please, remind him.
When
he don't need timber, he don't need UDP.
Whenever you're catching an argument with somebody, right? Hello? Yeah, your man like tell you not study that man, guy crazy, he take too crazy people to make a fight. We were at the point where we said in Ms. Anna's statement, the chair lady says, "We do not wish to make any formal statement at this point in time until review by our auditors completed. We believe in full accountability and we will come to our membership as soon as investigation is completed. The board takes its mandate very seriously and every action taken is always for the best interest of our membership and staff." That's the protest that what you call it,
The picketing.
picketing yesterday, and that's what took place yesterday. We can see people from Orange Walk, members, and they are out there. But I think
A
that
lot of our neighbors here.
I think that I think that the way it's going about doing it, the way it has been done, you have to be careful because nobody know what that the truth. And as you can see, the one that yellow sign say Anna resign now. Why are they calling for the resignation of Miss Anna?
Anna does that. My sister does that.
Let me ask you: is Miss Anna responsible to give her loans, or
No.
or she works at any
No.
Sugar City Morning Show? Hello.
Hey, good morning, Bill.
Yeah.
Kindly bring down. Kindly reduce the volume of your TV or your radio because we're getting a terrible feedback.
Yeah, that's it, but yeah, just a quickly announcement, man. We got a little cake sale at the chapel this Sunday, July.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got like cake, cupcake, with pudding, cassava pudding. You know, and with the invite for you, bro, to come by and give us a little pie.
All right, brother.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, but I'm saying my point is that as members, you don't want to get caught up in this administrative level thing because
Dylan,
nobody really know where to go on. And as Ms. Anna saying, they will release information as soon as they can make it to the public. Let me just say, and he said we are pleased to report that we have reviewed our performance in April 21st, 2015 to June 30, 2015, and we continue to enjoy usual impressive growth thanks to the unwavering support and patronage of thousands of members who have visited our office for the first financial quarter. Thank you and God bless you. Now I'm saying is that the thing behind this that nobody know where really to go on. You have all right to ask. We want to know. As members, we want to know. But let us not get into the side thing, the back and forth thing. Because why? I mean, I had to ask, why does that sign say Anna resign now? Why? I mean, is Miss Anna the big bad wolf here?
No.
Is Miss Yoli the big bad wolf here?
I don't know.
You understand me? Is the rest of the board the big bad wolf here? Or is Central Bank the big bad wolf here? What's going on? We don't know
at the
where
end
to
of
go
the
on.
day, let me try to put this in perspective because at the end of the day, all the comment was from the board of directors. And from what I can gather, is asking the people that, hey, they hold the mandate that they have very seriously. And at the end of the day, if they are there, they have a position and they are there to safeguard the investments of the shareholders, well then they take that very seriously. So at the end of the day, if they felt that an audit was necessary, then that's what they did. If they felt that perhaps there was a need for some revision of some policies, then that's what they do. They hold it very serious because at the end of the day, they're not acting on their behalf. They're acting on behalf of the entire shareholders.
How much union worth? 50 million?
And they exactly. So all the board is telling you is have a little bit of patience. We cannot tell the central bank, oh no, hurry, because I want it by tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock. No.
Well, then why when
we're telling you, have a little bit of patience.
All of their posters, and remember when Miss Anna called on the show and she said, as far as I'm concerned, I never received no letter as a chairperson.
Actually, there was an apology from Mr. David Espada saying that he made a mistake because he never sent it to the director. He said, no, but then to go on radio and to accuse and to say that, oh, I have sent you a letter, and then all of a sudden, it turns out that you never said no letter. So, you know, you have to be very careful when you say those things.
But
You
this
know?
is why they say, I mean, one of the sign, I saw one of the signs say, stop the witch hunt. What witch hunt is it? What message are they trying to send to us? I get mixed message. You understand me? What kind of, where did go on? I want to ask you to know what was your reason behind your picketing? Are you, I can't say we can, we never did it. But obviously, we only behave like we only talk for the rest of the members. Are you all trying to send a message that we are not understanding? Because on the media you get and they say, we just want answers, but then, you know, on a picket day, it show like, you know, they go out to some, why, you know, and I resign now. We don't want to know which hunt. Where they go on? On the need to come clear with the rest of the, if we don't want, if we support as members, on the need to come clear with us and tell us exactly where they go on. Because, I mean, what Ms. Anna says here in this press release is saying, currently, the Central Bank of Belize audited reviewing information we have provided to them. The part where it says, we wish to remind our members that we are currently investigating some of the actions and decisions that were taken by Ms. Gomez at the institution.
And there's a procedure for doing that. You don't go to a little, actually this, because the Lyman Credit Union functions as a bank, there is one entity called the Central Bank of Belize that regulates all banks and credit unions. So obviously, it's a central bank that says, hold up. We have to go in and find out if all the systems are in place, if the procedures were kept.
So the members,
we have to just wait until they finish the report.
The members that are picketing, what they want? They want Miss Anna to come and tell them what she don't know.
Exactly the point. Actually, I believe that they want her to pronounce words which, you know, which are not so. So we just have to wait.
You have to get patience, man. Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Good morning, Dylan. Good morning, Mr. Martinez.
Morning.
I will change the conversation just a little bit. I understand that someone win the Make Me Rich last night.
Yes, somebody did.
First thing on the show, yeah, $500,000 was won last night.
Wow, I wish it was me.
I wish it was me as well.
I am very, very glad for that person who win that amount of money.
Yeah.
I hope he or she put it to good use, because those type of luck doesn't come in any time.
Half it $3? Half it $3?
Yes. I just hope someone who really need it win it, and not somebody who have already in abundance.
You are absolutely right. But
the one who have in abundance don't need it, but the one who doesn't have, I really need it. I hope they really do something good with it, Dylan.
Definitely.
And give we half, not true?
I hope he, like I say, I hope he put it
shares. All right, good. Thank you. I'll leave it a comedy there.
Good luck for the person who win it.
Okay.
Thank you.
There's always a little space for comic relief.
So when it comes to the issue of the credit union, we will keep an eye on it. And like I say, Orange Walk is a small town. If you jump off of Main Street and go up on the next street, you're still up on the same Main Street. If you walk from the Trial Farm, chances are that you're seeing Manuel 3-4 times before you reach Trial Farm. With a small town.
One time, I don't know.
with a small town. You know, it's so small that if you walk from to town, your taxi pass you 4 times, the same taxi. And obviously what is happening here, that the players in this credit union thing are well-respected people in our society, right? And as members, I believe that things has been done in a professional manner, and let us wait and see, and we can't wait too long, right? So we'll have to just give time and make us see where and be the outcome of it. Let us see if there was any wrongdoings on the part of Ms. Gomez, or if Ms. Anna needs to resign like one and ask. We don't know, and I know I say that's so. If I don't know, I just want to see what will be the outcome of it as a member of the credit union But let us not get at each other because of what's happening up there. Let us try to be patient, be calm, and not too calm, not too patient, too long, because you need to know where you're going, all right? So, 8:57 on that note, we have to get out
I
of
want
here.
to just quickly remind everybody about the meeting, that about the message from Mr. Raul Rosado. And this is concerning the Vegas Cup tournament, folks, which is coming up very, very shortly. Mr. Rosado is hereby inviting all interested team managers and owners, los jefes de los equipos o los dueños, to attend a meeting to be held on July 7th, 2015. This meeting will be held at Vegas Imports at 5 p.m. So next week, Tuesday, 5 p.m. An important meeting to start preparing for the opening marathon on July 26th this year. So within perhaps a little bit more than 3 weeks is the opening marathon of the Vegas Cup. If you need any more information, please call Raul at 622-2830 or call Mr. Luis Pat at 666-0979. Otra vez en español, y estoy repitiéndolo porque Vegas Cup es uno de las competencias más grandes aquí en el área, así que hay mucho interés y mucho envolvimiento. Aquellas personas, gerentes o dueños de los equipos, por favor, se les recuerda de una junta el próximo martes 7 de julio a las 5 de la tarde aquí en Vegas Imports, donde se va a platicar acerca de la apertura del maratón el 26 de julio, cuando oficialmente empieza el Vegas Cup Tournament. Por favor, si quieres contactarte con Raúl Rosado, 622-2830, o con el señor Luis Pat, 666-0979, si necesitas aclaraciones o si necesitas más información.
We want to say good morning to Colin Wade in Chicago, Illinois. He's logged on to a Facebook YouTube page, Mr. Colin Wade, take it easy. And also, I have a comment here on Facebook on the Sugar City Morning Show Facebook page. Say, Filios guys say, very good of you to get the police to speak to the people because people believe it's an easy job. Believe me, it's not. I only work as a special constable. Full respect to the officers. And before we go, I say, let me get another one. Okay, want to remind you that at 10 o'clock we have Universal Radio on Channel 10, where we have beautiful music for all the housewives cooking at home, and we have giveaways. Today we have some more giveaways from German Vegas and Sons.
You do the first hour and then Checky does 11.
That's right. Then at 11 o'clock we have Robert Checky Usher with Belize and Vibration, where we play all the best in local videos, old videos, new videos, just like the 10 to 11, where we do the best in old reggae music for you from Jimmy Cliff and all, Ernest Smith. And today we will feature some of the great music from Chico Che. Chico Che.
You think on the bed batam for that one?
Way the bottom of the barrel. And the Papusa song today. Yeah, we're going to have fun this month. Join us at 10 o'clock on the same channel here, and you will have fun, all right? For now, we're going to say stay safe, have a wonderful weekend, and want to remind you that you can catch a repeat of this show tonight at 9 o'clock on Channel 10. For Morris Kokom on cameras, Rahim Wagner on control, our director, Mr. Robert Checky Usher, and all the people who called and participated in the show. It's a minute after 9. Emmanuel Martinez.
Hasta luego todos.
Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Again, stay safe. My name is Dylan Jones. God bless you and bye-bye. See you back on Monday.